I think I need to upgrade my LEGO fan badge because there's a lot of things about LEGO Star Wars fans that I just do not understand. In this video, I'm going to discuss one of the main things that confuses me, which is the obsession with minifig variants. So for this video, I'm going to refer to variants as either intentional or unintentional. Unintentional variants are what most would consider true variants. They only have slight differences from the standard fig. What I would call intentional variants refers to a figure that has extra or less printing than another figure that is meant to be the same. This is the easiest way I can think of classifying each type. I know it might seem a little confusing right now, but it should make more sense as I give examples. So a current example of an intentional variant is the new Jango Fett. A couple days ago, the new UCS Slave 1's Jango Fett figure was leaked, and I mean, it looks great. It's got arm, leg, toe, and even crotch printing. And since it was rumored that Jango Fett will also be coming out in a non-UCS set, people were speculating whether it would be another Captain Rex situation. If you weren't already aware, last year there was quite the controversy due to some people buying a very expensive UCS Venator set, partially for the highly detailed and at that time exclusive Phase 2 Captain Rex. A year later, the exact same figure was released in a more accessible and much cheaper set. Fans were questioning whether this would be the same case with the Jango Fett, but now it has been rumored that the non-UCS Jango will not have arm printing, which would make the UCS figure more desirable, and I mean, hey, that makes sense. They're paying for a more expensive set. It's not that big of a deal. Personally, I don't care about the arm printing enough to warrant paying more for the figure. At the end of the day, they're both Jango Fett. The one with arm printing isn't any less Jango Fett than the other, especially considering how simplistic LEGO style often is. I mean, the most recent Jango from 2013 didn't have arm printing, and while some people might have complained, it was not a big deal. A recent example of an unintentional variant is the Qui-Gon Jinn figure that came out in last year's Sith Infiltrator set. The standard figure has a darker brown beard, and the variant has a lighter reddish brown beard. Now, I know what you might be thinking. That's it? So what? The head print is a little lighter, but otherwise nearly identical? Who cares? Bro, people are paying 10 times the amount for the variant. What? Like, I can see why people would pay extra for extra printing, even if I would never do it myself, but paying for this is crazy. Another notable variant is the Phase 1 Commander Fox figure. Now, I will say, regarding this one, the difference in the variant is more noticeable, and the standard fig is actually less accurate than the variant, as there's not supposed to be any gray on the stomach. But this little difference in paint is not worth $1,000. I know the standard P1 Fox is already expensive, and I'm not gonna get into the argument about minifigures being overpriced plastic, like, it's a whole nother debate. But when the differences are this slight, I just don't understand it. Man, some LEGO fans are just OD, especially when it comes to variants. I wouldn't spend extra money on a variant, and I have some trouble understanding why other LEGO fans would. I enjoy the simplicity of LEGO prints and think that some of the charm is lost when there is too much detail. I mean, why do you think so many people love old LEGO Star Wars even more than some of the new ones? But I know that people are different and they have different preferences. Some people want the extra detail that comes with intentional variants. But if detail is what you're looking for, then why not just buy an action figure? Most collectors display their figures anyway, so it's not like they need to be compatible with LEGO bricks. Pro tip, you can put action figures on a gray base plate, or in that jar you don't tell your mom about. But if detail and compatibility is what you're looking for, then why not just buy a custom? There are many different companies that make customs with way more detail than LEGO would ever put into it. Some even use real LEGO parts. I know some people buy these variants to invest, but I think investing in current LEGO sets is a bad idea. I mean, I already have a whole video about that if you want to check it out. And I want to preface, I'm not telling you what you can and can't do with your money. It's your money. Do with it what you want. Paying extra for variants, especially unintentional ones like the Qui-Gon, just doesn't make any sense to me.